Alright, this is Chris recording for MagicGatheringStrat. Doing a Pauper Daily Event with a Delver list. Click. And we'll pull up the list while we wait. The event's going to fire like right now, actually. Tibson Rivert. I don't know what he's playing, but I won the die roll and I'm going to play first for sure. Alright, his hand seems okay. As in, this hand's pretty awesome. Not going to mulligan for sure. He did mulligan to 6. And then he kept the 6. So we're going to lead off with a bear, of course. Then we'll play double Cloud of Fairies with Spell Stutter Counterspell Protection. And we'll see where we go from there. So preordaining on turn 1 usually means either Delver or Mono Blue Cloudpost, but it could also be Blue Red Cloudpost, so he went bottom, so I think he's searching for lands probably. And if he's searching for lands, he's probably on Delver, so let's just be done with the bear and play 2 Clouds of Fairies and see if he can come back from that. Almost clicked on OK there, which would have been pretty bad. Ooh, blue-red. That's interesting. So it could be DelverFiend. Alright, I'll let the probe go. Yeah, the probe definitely, it does mean that he's probably DelverFiend, so. This seems like a pretty good opening hand against DelverFiend. And he played the mountain this turn, so. I'm going to spell start any removal spell unless it's targeting the bear, of course. But no removal spell from him, so good news for me. Let's play this island and bash with the team. And it might be worth it to play the spell starter this turn. I guess it just depends on what he plays. He knows if I've got a spell starter and a counterspell in hand, letting the ponder go. Because at this point I'm just going to counter any removal spell or Kiln Fiend or Cyclops. Not too worried about him pondering at this point in the game. But it might have been correct to spell starter right there. But I feel like having double counterspells next turn is very good. Cycling a Forgotten Cave, okay. So he gets to pretty much sculpt his hand how he wants, but I think I'm just going to out-tempo him here. And we do still have the double counterspell protection. Team comes in. So I just hope he plays a Fiend or a Cyclops this turn so I can spell stutter it. I might just spell stutter anything he tries to do anyway. Not a probe though. I don't think I want to spell stutter a probe. I'll spell stutter a preordain or a ponder though. And then have the counterspell protection afterwards. Alright, that's definitely getting stuttered. And I have the double counter spells, so I think I win this game.
good nap? Yeah. So,
No. Recording.
huh?
Recording.
Was that funny? What, is it funny when mommy brushes her hair?
So he's been thinking for a while. But I don't think he gets out of this.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Even if he can kill my Phantasmal Bear, he's still on a 2-turn clock, and I have 2 counter spells in hand, so... Maybe he disconnected. Yep, he disconnected. Okay. So begin the timer.
Good one.
Yeah. Alright, he is reconnected. So we're back to an actual game. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm letting the preordained go. Alright, I'm letting the second one go too. Alright, Delver's not a bad draw, so let's attack. He's, okay, yep, there's lightning bolt from my bear, so he still goes down to 2 life, that's fine. We'll play out the Delver, play an island, and have double counterspell protection. Alright. Metamorphose. I'm just going to go ahead and counter that. Actually, let's show him the counterspell that he's seen before. And that's game. Alright, so for Dragonaut, Fiend, or for Fiend Cyclops decks, we're going to bring in Hydroblast for sure. We're taking out Piracy Charms, Bears, Luminous Grace, and then we just bring in 2 more hard counterspells with Deprives. And that'll be the deck. Interesting to see we Dragonauts though, because most decks aren't running that anymore. Maybe that was just his singleton Dragonaut. Sideboarding time is almost up. And time. Alright, well this is a mulligan, for sure. No lands means can't play this hand. It's 1 land, and I'm on the draw, and if I draw 1 land, this hand's awesome, so we're going to keep it. Probably a risky keep, but 2 draw steps to draw an island, or even a quicksand would be fine. I do have Hydroblast for his first Fiend or Cyclops. Yep, didn't hit my land. Alright, this game's going to be over very fast if I don't hit a second land. Ooh, he's brainstorming. Interesting. Maybe should have mulliganed to 5 there. If I hit a second land, this hand's awesome. Duh. Spired Golem. It's like the exact opposite of what I needed to draw. Yeah, let's go ahead and just Hydroblast that dude now. Land. Ugh, well, at least it's something. Okay, bolting my Delver doesn't offend me that much. And there's the land. Okay, now we're in good shape. We'll spell stutter a fiend, we will deprive a Cyclops. I think that's a bait. Yeah, don't think I'm gonna let him overload Electric Raid or wipe my board. Bottom, okay. So I think he's looking for threats. Especially since he didn't try to play one there. Alrighty, I don't think there's a need to ninja just yet, so I'm not going to. Okay, he gets to see my hand, so he knows he's not making it through my wall of counterspells. I think I'm going to get a spell starter out here anyway. Increases the clock and turns on spell starter for Cyclops next turn. We're going to wait on the Brainstorm. I could Brainstorm now to try and draw a land, but it just doesn't seem worth it at the moment. No counterspell, eh? Alright, well, let's Brainstorm now. Alright, well, there's the land, so let's go put both these ninjas on top. And I now have Exclude mana. Beat him down with fairies until he casts the Cyclops that I can exclude or something. Or even Spell Starter. Metamorphose. I think that's a bait, so I'm going to let that happen. Alrighty. I could just spell starter again and increase this clock by 5 turns, make him do stuff, but then I leave myself open to Electricity, and I don't think I want to do that, so I'm just going to pass the turn, or rather just continue to beat down with fairies. kind of okay with playing the long game here, since I have so many counter spells in my hand. Alrighty, let's go ahead and exclude that. He could have a Pyroblast for the exclude, but that's okay. Oh wow, he just... okay. We Dragonauts, eh? Okay, well that's a thing too. I don't think the Wee Dragonauts are as good as the Kiln Fiends, so... I could be completely wrong there. Alright, let's get the... I think I'm just going to cast the Spire Golem as a blocker for the Dragonauts, and leave open Deprive and Spell Stutter. Taxian Probe. Alright. I have to let that happen. Alright, also have to let the Ponder happen. This is okay because now he can't make his Dragonauts unblockable with Shadow Rift or whatnot. He could still Apostle's Blessing, but that doesn't get around Spire Golem, so... yeah, I think he's probably not attacking here. He could. Okay, well, I'm just going to chump it with Cloud Fairies then. That's fine by me. Certainly not going to let him take out both my Spire Golem and Cloud Fairies. Get another Spell Stutter out here, I think. Since I'm going to be ninjaing it next turn anyway. It just lets me deal more damage to him. Alright, and I drew an island, which is awesome. So we're going to bash with the team. I'm going to ninja out actually, I'm going to leave behind the Spire Golem. We're just going to ninja one of the Spell Setters. Hoping to draw a Snap or a Hydroblast. Alright, I drew a Hydroblast. Good. So, I think I'm going to just go ahead and try and kill this dude now. This way, if he counters it, he doesn't get the bonus. Oh, well, he didn't counter it, so... Alright, I feel really good now. Alright, let's go ahead and Spell Stutter the Fiend. Hopefully not walking into an Electric here. I should have Deprived, actually. Okay, no Electric, that's good news. Another Dragonauts? God dang it. Alright. Not the end of the world, but not good either. Alright, bolting my ninja is fine. Down to 2 cards in hand, and I'm feeling pretty good about my odds here. Alright, I'm going to try and brainstorm into a Hydroblast or a Snap. I didn't get it. But I did get a Delver, so I think I'm going to go Quicksand and Deprive. I'll probably play out the Delver. Actually, that doesn't leave that doesn't give me double counterspell protection, so I think I'm going to leave that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass the turn like this. I'm going to counter pretty much anything he does now. Even if it's like Ponder, Preordain, or whatever. We're just going to counter it. So maybe putting the Deprive on the top was wrong. Should have put a Ninja on top instead if I wasn't going to play the Delver. Alright. But we got the Deprive now. I'm going to cast this Delver. I know Quicksand's on top, so I'm not actually going to be able to... Could attack with 2 spell starters, get another ninja on the table, but then I don't have double counterspell protection. I really want double counters against this deck at the moment. And probably until further notice too. Oh man, is he going to disconnect again? Oh no. Alright, no text from him is sort of good news. We're going to yield to him. No. Alright, so just going to attack with 2 spell starters and ninja one of them, whichever one he doesn't block, of course. It still leaves open double counterspell protection, and it gives me a card that, hopefully a Hydra Blast or a Snap, even. And I have double counters for his things. I also even have double spell starters for his things. Alrighty, hang on a second. Alright, and I am back. So I think I'm gonna counterspell the Kiln Fiend. Yeah, let's go ahead and yeah. Wait, no. I think we're gonna deprive. Returning this quicksand. And then we're going to counterspell the Cyclops. Ah, Distortion Strike. Okay. Oh, an Assault Strobe. Yeesh. Well, I take 12. It's not the end of the world, but it's not good. Alright, so Delver flip. No. You do not flip. So I've got the Spell Stutter for the Distortion Strike. I'll play this island out. Don't think I'm going to Ninja here. Yeah, if I don't Ninja here, then I can just counter everything that he does. And the Spire Golem can just chump the wee Dragonauts. Ooh, and I got a Snap too, so let's go ahead and main phase that. And we're main phasing that way we can just counter it on the way back down. And he can't, you know, he can Spell Stutter his Pyroblast or whatever. Yeah, it's getting Spell Stuttered. Not going to give him card selection here. Yep, depriving him. Oof. I'm kind of laggy again because I'm streaming. And then Spell Stutter or anything else he tries to do. Alright, cool. So round one down.